Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today's another reaction video, another bite video. The reason I do these is to show what's actually going on, because a lot of times people are messing with the snake. Snake defends itself and the blame is still put on the snake. Ridiculous. Accidental bites do occur, but we see the majority of these are person messing with it and the snake defends itself. This is another Russels viper bite. It was sent to me by Jessica and also by Tim and his family. Tim and his whole family have been so supportive, watching my videos, just such positive people. Grateful for them, for all of you. Now with these reaction videos, I have to pause throughout in order to avoid copyright strike. Fair use. Got to transform the media. Commentary. I will have the original link in the description, but yeah, the pausing, I have to do that. So, it's just how it is. But subscribe if you're new. Let's get to this. Love y'all.
मेरे पीछे मैंने पकड़ के रखा है मेरा वाला कपड़ा वाला चाप दिया
खाना मरे कर
अबे टांग में चापे.
So right off the bat, with these relocation calls, which this is what it seems like, just get it done. Or at least that's the best way in my opinion. Just get it done. The longer you mess with the snake, the more likely it's going to become nervous, become more wiggly, become defensive.
शांत हो गए आप लोग, मैं बताता हूँ। ये हीमोटॉक्सिक जेल छोड़ते हैं, हीमोटॉक्सिक जेल। अगर ये काट दिया, हीमोटॉक्सिक जेल। ये गलत है। अबे बोरी चाहिए, बोरी। मालूम है कहाँ है? कुछ नहीं करेगा, मालूम है।
So I don't know what's going on, but I do know he's not paying much attention to the snake. It seems like people in the background are, I don't know if they're yelling because he's not paying attention and worried. But it gets much worse from here.
इसमें नहीं डालेंगे
हीमोटॉक्सिक जेल
बहुत जेल है इसमें
काटा इंडिया का सेकंड टॉप में ही आता है इंडिया का सेकंड टॉप मतलब ये हीमोटॉक्सिक जेल
दूसरा प्रजाति
काटेगा तो.
So at the moment you see the snake's not reacting much. If it wants to, it can bite him anytime. This is what I'm trying to show you. Snake just wants to be left alone. This one's not even really reacting right now. But you're going to see what causes it to react.
मांस गलने लगेगा वही वाला सांप लगेगा गल जाता है
और पूरा वो हो जाएगा ठीक है धीरे 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 धीरे.
All right. The tapping and stuff. Now, that is just going to cause a bite. Even with the calm snake, tapping, doing all this stuff, it's going to make the snake uneasy. You heard it huff? Russell's vipers will huff and puff, similar to that, like the gaboon viper. It's loud. I'm going to go back a little, see if you can hear it. You hear it? Now, the snake could whip around and bite his hand if it wants to. Still, at this moment, just wants to be left alone. But it's like he wants it to bite. That's what it seems like. Alright, another thing, repetitive touch will cause the snake to become a little bit more nervous. And now it seems like he's waving his hand around. Another thing that can cause a defensive reaction. Like I said, it seems like he wants it to bite. And the petting and patting, think about this, some of their predators. Think about a cat pawing at it. There's lots of things a snake can be thinking. Not only is this a potential predator, now it's patting it, petting it, messing around with it like a predator would do that's about to eat it.
नहीं
Clearly uneasy, clearly in defense mode, bit his shoe already, struck, which is understandable. But let's keep going. At this point, I don't know what he's thinking. I really don't. But at this point, you see it's uneasy. At least at this point, get the job done, put it in the bag, and get going. No need to continue to stress it out and trying to get it to bite you. I just don't understand.
ये सिटी की तरह
टांगटा दोन टांगटा वो भी टांगटा बोल रहा ना टांगटा बोल के तो सुन ना इसमें डाल दे क्या लेके छोड़ देते ना नहीं मत पकड़ इसमें डाल दे
ये जो गोल गोल आठ का आठ देख रहा आठ का आठ
But you see what I mean? The snake still wants to just get away. It's striking, yeah, but this is the only thing the snake can do to defend itself. It huffed and puffed first, did all this stuff. Now it's striking. He's still tapping it, waving his hand around. And even then, it could bite him on the arm. It could have bit him on the leg. I just don't get it.
नहीं 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 अब वो उसमें आ रहा है, थोड़ा सा उसको शांत रहने दे।
चलो पकड़ो
नहीं थका रहा है उसको थकेगा ना शांत हो
नहीं ऐस बना रहा है ना, वो काटने के मूड में आ रहा है, वो ऐस बन गया, ऐस बना रहा है ना।
अब पकड़ ले अब
So the Russels viper, we've mentioned it before, one of the big four in India. 4 snakes responsible for snake bites. The Indian cobra, Russels viper, saw scale viper, common krait. It's not a snake to mess with or not one to get bit by. I don't know what he's doing. But like I said, it seems like he wants it to bite. We'll see what happens.
मुंडी पकड़ ब्रो मुंडी पकड़ देख कैसी फूकता देखो
भगवान।
There we go. Guess he got what he wanted. We'll talk about the outcome after. There's still some time left, but I'm going to go back and replay that bite. But it happened.
देख कैसी फूकता देखो
भगवान यार, चल 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 गाड़ी निकाल। नहीं नहीं गलत है, गलत है। अब झोला में डाल, हट जा। मम्मी तू इधर से हट, उसको हॉस्पिटल ले जाना पड़ेगा,
इसको पकड़
हॉस्पिटल ले जाना पड़ेगा। वो नहीं जहरीला वहाँ पे।
उसको इसमें डाल।
So they mentioned hospital. I don't know if he actually went. I'll try to find more information on this bite.
अंदर डाल धीरे डाल
अरे भगवान, ये बच्चा भी ना
धीरे डाल तो कैसे बोल रहा थोड़ा दूर अंदर
उसको मार दे क्या?
नहीं मारना
नहीं छोड़ देंगे ना।
नहीं पकड़ेंगे तब भी तो अंदर से चाबेगा ना, झोला से भी चाबेगा अभी ये सांप। तेरे को नहीं
At Petco.
Oh boy, another Russell's viper bite. We're going to talk about a few things. I'll talk about venom, the symptoms of a Russell's viper bite, and I'll talk about the outcome of this one if I can find additional information. Y'all ready? So one of the main things when I'm saying I don't know what's going on, it seems like he's drunk. That's what I meant. I don't know if he is, but it seems like it. So why is there lots of Russell viper bites, Indian cobra bites? Those are probably the 2 most common ones on the videos I've been doing because, as we mentioned before, people were messy with animals like this that are highly adaptable and are mammal specialists. We're messy. We attract rodents. The snake is there because it's like a buffet to them. Lots of prey. Snake is there for one thing, food. Now venom is to capture food. We are just collateral, and the snakes that seem to affect us the most are ones that are mammal specialists. There are some snakes that use venom for defense, the spitting cobra and the rink owls. The rink owls is another species that hoods up and spits, but they're not true cobras. So those two will use venom for defense. They also use venom for prey capture, biting like any other venomous snake, injecting the prey with venom. So the spitting behavior is only for defense. Now, with the Russels viper and the outcome of this bite, I couldn't find accurate information, but apparently this guy passed away. Now, in India, sometimes people rely on traditional medicine, such as rubbing herbs and stuff on the bite site, doing things that don't actually treat a snake bite. I don't know if this guy relied on that or if he went straight to the hospital and received antivenom. The thing with the traditional medicine, that's culture. That's just how it is. But that also prolongs the time it takes to get treatment that will help receiving antivenom. So I don't know what happened in this situation, but if he did pass away, it's a shame. Like I said, it seems like he's drunk, but he's also trying to get the snake to bite, patting it, waving his hand around. I don't know if he's trying to show off in front of the crowd, but it's just not something to mess around with. I don't know. But the Russels viper, let's talk about their venom. When they're babies, they have neurotoxic venom. Talking about capturing prey. When they're babies, they're tiny. Won't be able to eat these mammal prey. So the venom's going to target different prey, for instance. As they age, now they can take these mammal prey. The venom starts to become hemotoxic, affecting the blood. It's just amazing how venom is, how complex, and just these slight changes from baby to adult, depending on prey. Like, does that not fascinate you? Venom is, I can't even wrap my head around how complex it is. It's just amazing. Now let's talk about some symptoms of the Russels viper bite. So they can include pain at the bite site, swelling of that area, bleeding from areas like the gums, urine, other areas, blood pressure dropping, heart rate dropping, blistering of the bite site, vomiting, necrosis, facial swelling, and in some cases, kidney failure. Severe pain can last 2 to 4 weeks or even longer. Death can occur from septicemia, sepsis, the body's response targeting your own tissues and organs and causing injury. Also can occur from kidney failure, cardiac failure, respiratory failure. Not a good thing. Now, in some cases, it's also shown to highly affect the pituitary gland, causing hypopituitarism. Probably pronounced that wrong, but oh well. Now to go further on some of them, so with the kidney failure, the Russels viper venom is shown to be nephrotoxic, highly affecting the kidneys, rapid deterioration. And about the affecting the pituitary gland, hypopituitarism, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Pituitary gland produces hormones, so this venom will affect it, causing failure to produce one or more hormones. So there was an image that talked about this effect of the Russels viper venom, and it talked about sort of sending you back through puberty the opposite direction. Now I tried to find it. It was a few years ago, but I felt like I saved it. I couldn't find it, but it has to be somewhere. I feel like I sent it to somebody, but if I do end up finding it, I'll make a video talking about this because it's fascinating. Imagine that, sending you backwards through puberty. Now I want to mention something before I end this video. On some of these, especially the ones in India, people have been leaving comments, very few people, racist. Quit it. You want to know why I can't even show these United States bites? Because they're covered with the viral video companies, all these clips, instant copyright. Same things happen here. But I can't even react to them because of all that stuff. So it's not something that just happens in third world countries and other areas. It happens here. We slaughter our animals. These people are trying to relocate. Come on. Quit with that nonsense. But anyway, subscribe if you're new. Love you all, truly. Big shout out to my channel members. Jessica, Todd, Ralph, Damien, Tom, Ryan, Harper, Robyn. Love y'all so much. See you soon.